Have you ever visited Ajanta or Ellora? This channel will explore all inside and outside of the experiences. Many of your questions was, is Ajanta better than Ellora or Ellora better than Ajanta? Well, I'm gonna give you the answer right now, but there's small updates as you're watching the video. Ellora Caves, located in India. More details are upcoming. There is more often an overall experience at Ellora Caves over Ajanta. At Ellora, you can visit three types caves, which is Buddhist Kochi. Construction in the early Hindu caves commenced before any of the Buddhist or Jain caves. These early caves were generally dedicated to the Hindu god Shiva, although the iconography just suggests that the artisans gave other gods and goodness of Hinduism prominent and equal reverence. Common features of these caves temple was rock-carved linga yoni within the core of the shrines, with each being surrounded by the space for circumambulation. And Rameshwar Temple, which is the cave 21, also called Rameshwar Lina, is another early excavation which construction has been credited to the Kalachuri dynasty. The cave was completed prior to the ancestion of Rashtrakuta dynasty, which went on to expand the caves at Ellora. And the Kailasha Temple, which is the cave 16, known as the Kailasha Temple, is particularly notable cave temple in India as a result of its size, architecture having been entirely carved out of single rock. And the Dashavatra is the cave 15, is then another significant excavation that was completed sometime after cave 14, which is Ravan Ki Kai Hindu. Cave 15 has cells and a layout plan that are similar to Buddhist cave. Coming back to the Buddhist monuments, cave 1 to 12, they are located in southern side and were built either between 630 and 700 CE. And more updates on that. It was initially thought that the Buddhist caves were the earliest structures that were created between the 5th and 8th centuries, which cave scholars now consider the construction of Hindu caves to have been before the Buddhist cave. Vishwakarma Cave, notable among the Buddhist cave, it is cave 10, a Chartya worship has called the Vishwakarma Cave, built around 600 CE. It is also known as the Carpenter's Cave. And the Jain monuments wise, caves 30 to 34 at the north end of Ellora at the 5 Jain caves belonging to the Digambara sect, which were excavated in 9th early 10th centuries. And there are so much other caves as well, and you are watching it, and it's very hard to explain everything, but if you want more updates, I'll give you the link where you can study and explore more. There have been several records written in the centuries following their completion indicating that those caves were visited regularly, particularly and what was within sight of trade route. For example, Ellora was known to have been frequently by Buddhist monks in 9th and 10th centuries. It is mistakenly referred to the 10th century Bahad resident Al-Masudi as Aldra Site's great temple, a place of Indian pilgrimage and one with thousands of cells were devotees. Coming back to the final Ellora inscription wise, several inscriptions at Ellora date from the 6th century onwards, the best known of which is an inscription by Rashtrakuta Dantik Durga on the back wall of the front mandapa of cave 15, stating that had offered prayers at the temple. Jagannatha Shaba, which is Jain cave, has 3 inscriptions that gives name of monks and donors, while a Parashava temple of the hill has 1247 CE inscriptions that gives the name of donor from Vadnapura. The greatest Kailasha temple, which is the 16 caves, is attributed to Krishna, successor, and the angled Dantukar copperplate inscriptions found in Barita, Gujarat states the Hara great edifice was built on a hill by Krishna Raja at Ellora, which is now called as Ellora.